Welcome,
You always have to seize
everybody,
the
to
opportunity while it's there.
I think this is the first time I've ever streamed Genshin Impact, so who knows, this could end up going terribly terrible. Let me know if it's slowing down, because sometimes when I stream games that are CPU intensive, things don't go well. Rest in peace, visually impaired viewers. Wait, what? Do I style my beard? I style it in the sense I shave a little bit off the sides. I try to get it to be like a little bit pointed, because I think my face is already like squared enough. Oh fucking hell! I'm used to playing on the PS4, so I have absolutely no idea how to play on the PC. But that's about as much as I do. I know you're supposed to use like beard oil as well. I haven't really done that. At some point, maybe I'll probably get beard. Oh wait, I just missed a subscription. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Wavebrist has resubscribed for 7 months. Oh my god, boy. That's a long time.
Another bad one?
Yuck, anime game. Now I lost all respect. I'm losing respect for you for not liking Genshin Impact, the greatest game ever made. I haven't played this game in a while. I was playing it every single day, but I stopped for the past couple weeks. I don't know. I think I'm supposed. Am I able to offer this stuff yet? I haven't reached maximum sacred Sakura's favor? What am I supposed to do? Is this not available yet? I guess it's not available yet then. Although I haven't really seen anybody mention it on Twitter, so I guess probably not. Cool fact, Cantina, this character was based on me. Catching? I highly doubt it, but alright, I trust you. Actually, I have Hu Tao now. Oh my god, I'm so lost trying to play this game on a keyboard. I probably should have done a little bit of playing ahead of time, so that way I could understand what I'm doing without a controller. Let's replace. I guess let's replace catching for right now with Hu Tao. I think. Oh shit! I think I've maxed her out, so I believe she should be playable now. I haven't really been able to use her. Oh yeah, I forgot she goes invisible. Anyway, you should never ask what's wrong with yourself. You'll hear things you won't want to hear. It's all right. I hear things I don't want to hear every single day. It's my burden as a YouTuber. Actually, I try not to. I try to avoid comments, and except for if I haven't uploaded a video, I only look at the comment section like of a video I've uploaded for like the first 2 or 3 days, and then after that, no matter what, the comment section always devolves into insanity. I guess I'm gonna start by doing my commissions. So that way I can get a feel for this game first. And by feel for this game, I mean feel for this game on the PC, because it just feels so bizarre. You can definitely tell this game was designed for a controller in mind and not a keyboard. I play this game every morning. I haven't played it in a few days. That's mostly because I've been addicted to Raid Shadow Legends lately. But I undoubtedly will get back into it, playing it every morning again soon. But generally, yeah, I wake up, I play it. It's kind of like the start to my day to kind of help me wake up. Alright, I've done this. The thing with commissions is a lot of the quests you just have done like a billion times. It's just they tend to be pretty repetitive. At least that's the case in Inazuma. They sometimes would change a little bit if you did like the Mondstadt ones or the Leeway ones, but the Inazuma ones, for whatever reason, are incredibly repetitive. When am I gonna start dating ships in Azure Lane? Wait, what? Kind of been doing the same with OSRS during the latest COVID wave. Lazy way to start mornings. Yeah, it just kind of helps you. It just kind of helps you wake up without having to like be forced just immediately. As somebody who's not a morning person, yeah, helps me slow down the wake up process. Alright, yeah, I get it. You're gonna say something stupid like kimono should be covered in books or whatever the fuck. Congratulations. Do I no longer do top 5 videos? I haven't done those in a long time. I haven't done the thing with I feel like doing top 5 and top 10, those kind of videos nobody really gives a shit about them anymore. Unless you're going to do something that's so absurd that like oh shit. That like targets like 5-year-olds, you know what I mean? Like, do you see those videos? Sometimes they still do well, where it's like the top 5 most extreme disasters, and then it's like the Earth exploding, and you know, like there's idiots clicking on that, like, oh my god, the Earth exploded one time. It's like, no, it didn't. You're being clickbaited, you dumbass. What do I think of Seth Rogen? I think he's off his rocker. Is he an anti-vaxxer or something? What? I don't know anything about Seth Rogen. I don't really give a shit about him. I don't really give a shit about celebrities, because who cares? Hey everyone, hey Cantina, how's it going? It's going great! Pretty soon we're gonna be doing some... Pretty soon we're gonna be doing some whatever. The fucking Snowy Peak of whatever the heck is the new campaign. I haven't done it at all. It came out a couple weeks ago, and I haven't done it. I was partially saving it for this, because I was like, I might as well stream some Genshin. Please do top 5 videos. Every top 5 video from yours is one of my favorites. Well, that's good to hear that you like it. It's the thing with top 5 videos is it makes it a lot easier when you do top 5 videos, because it's like, it kind of breaks it in parts, so you don't have to worry about the whole video having, like, consistency, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, instead of having like one really long 10-minute script, it's you know, 5 2-minute scripts in one video. That's kind of how it was. That's one of the reasons why I used to do it a lot, because it just made it a lot easier and a lot quicker to make those videos. He's not an anti-vaxxer. Well, that's good at least. At least he's not a complete moron. Go meta and do a top 5 video about how much you hate top 5 videos. My problem right now with YouTube is I just lack any consistency whatsoever. So I feel like I probably should try and maintain some consistency before going too meta. I noticed there's a couple videos ago, somebody was like, I don't understand what you're trying to do on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. What the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, trying to finish my... Oh, shit. God, I'm getting so distracted. Did I finish that commission or not? No, I didn't. Fuck. Top 5 reasons why my rabbit will take over the world? What? So did you ask? Yes, I did. What their ideas were stupid as fuck. I don't remember. One of them was books and tea sets. Everybody wants a kimono with books and tea sets on it. Sure, that makes sense. I don't think you really have to be doing anything specific on YouTube. Just make what you like. I've been trying, yeah, but there's still having some consistency is still important. Like, you want people to understand like what to expect on your channel. And right now I feel like no new subscriber has any idea what to expect. I don't know if that will necessarily be changing anytime soon, but whatever. Do you remember your video, The Dumbest Things in Skyrim? Yeah, that one didn't do very well. That one did pretty badly. It slowly accrued a decent amount of views, but yeah, I remember uploading that video and people would, like, nobody clicked on it. What the hell? Oh my god. It's trying to, like, switch my brain from using the controller to keyboard is like, it's trying to, like, remap my understanding of this game completely. You watched it last week? Oh my god, man. Pull a Grainulf and just switch to doing skits? I almost did do that. I always like to kind of like test out things and see like, hey, do I want to do this? I think I was testing that out when I did the Oblivion Guard skit. That video did really, really terribly. But even now, even today, that video has like barely any views. But I think one of the main issues is I didn't really know where else to go with skits. Like, I know I usually would throw, like, occasionally I throw skits into my actual videos, but they usually had something to do with the video itself, and then breaking that apart, it was kind of like, well, what do these skits actually mean if they're on their own, you know what I mean? Do they have value by themselves? And I felt like they didn't.
Quit it!
Ow, fuck.
You're open.
Okay, what is... Okay, E. Okay, so that's... Her E is her secondary. Her Q is her primary. Alright. Thank God I have the MMO keyboard, because now I can switch characters.
Tidal wave.
I'm kind of starting to think that maybe I should have actually set up a controller for this to play this game with. But it's too late now. Oh, we killed them all? Okay, great. Hopefully there's not going to be any seriously tough bosses coming up, because I will be fucked.
Order guide you.
Most kids these days hear Oblivion and probably think that Tom Cruise movie. Legitimately, if I search for Oblivion,
But you can't hide.
like if I try to like put Oblivion as a tag or something, that's the first thing that comes up, the Tom Cruise movie. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Nobody saw that movie. What the heck?
I will have order. Crumble.
Oh, I have to wait for his E. Okay. Oh my god, this is so bizarre trying to play this game on a keyboard. Is so, I know I've said this a bazillion times. I'm not surprised Swator's big update got delayed. Swator's, they always get delayed. That's true. I didn't think about that, but that is true. When has it ever come out on time? Never. But to be fair, that when they do come out, they always come out pretty well polished. At least the ones that I played. So I don't know. I don't really care if something gets delayed. It's like, well, it got delayed for a reason, you know. They didn't delay it just to fuck us over. You know what I mean? They delayed it because they know it needs more time to bake. I know there's a lot of people out there who disagree. I remember when Final Fantasy 14 got delayed and like the community lost their shit. They were like sending death threats. It's like, bro, you seriously want them just to launch the game now and have it be a piece of crap? No, let them finish it. It was a surprise it got delayed by 2 months. That's true. Usually it's only like a week or two. Okay, wait, no. Let's finish up the rest of the commissions, then we'll do the main thing. We'll do the main package. Full speed ahead. Let's navigate. Oh, well, I guess let's go to this one next. All right. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Well, I put that one as the one I'm. Whatever the fuck. Oh fuck! I hate these things. Okay, I guess let's fight the floaters. Wait, is that really what they're called? Oh no, it's just the name of the quest. I gotta say, I was like, I don't think these things are called floaters. Oh, fuck.
Riptide.
Number 6 is the best Final Fantasy. That's what I've heard. I haven't really played Final Fantasy at all. I've played a little bit of one of them. One of the weird chibi ones I played a little bit of. I think that's it. I think that's it. I played the demo for Final Fantasy VII. And for the Final Fantasy VII remake. I played the demo and I was like, yeah, it's interesting. it seems all right. Some people take off work for new game releases. But the thing is usually the delay happens in enough time. I don't know. That sounds like it's their problem, you know what I mean? You're gonna take off work. What are you doing? Does it really matter? You really need a... I don't know. I guess because I don't hate my job, it doesn't matter to me. Also, I can just take off work whenever I want. I don't really have those same limitations. I think this will be the easiest way to get there. People took time off work for Cyberpunk and then got angry when it got delayed. Honestly, they should be glad. They should be glad, because I think they would have been more angry to take that time off and then the game they had was absolute shit. I mean, can you imagine how bad it would have been before it got delayed? Like, it came out and it was literally terrible. Can you imagine if it hadn't got delayed, how bad would it be? It would have... I can't even imagine how terrible that game would have been. I'm screwed. Might be able to stand... Looks like maybe I can get here. I'm fucked. No, I'm fucked. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I was able to climb that? Most companies, if you request a day off, set in stone and you can't change it. There are some companies, too, where it's like, if you have to, like, choose a day off, like, months in advance. Some companies, like, you have to be like, next year, I want this day off. But, I don't know. If you're in that position... Most things don't come out on the day they're announced for initially anyway. So if you're in a position where it's like the very first announcement launch day and you're like, yo, taking that day off 2 years from now, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. That's my opinion. This game's poop. What the fuck are you talking about? This game is literally amazing. I guess let's switch to... You'll destroy these.
Amateur mistake.
Alright, you know, I think I'm gonna try and switch to a controller. All I have is the Xbox controller, so I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if an Xbox controller will work with this game, but let's find out. Because I'm really not enjoying using the keyboard. This game is not designed for keyboard. I'm waiting for Breath of the Wild 2 to get delayed. That game hasn't even been, like, announced as a release. Wow, what?
Just...
Fucking dying here? What the... Oh my god. What the hell am I... Oh yeah, I was trying to set up my controller. So where the hell did I do... What did I do with it? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Okay. I played through Cyberpunk as a weeb who got his dick stolen. What? I still haven't played Cyberpunk. I don't know if I...
Osmanthus wine tastes the
I
same
don't...
as
I really have, like, zero interest in playing that game. Oh, wait. I'm still doing the commission? I thought I'd finished it. Fuck.
Even bedrock can be
Son of a
turned.
bitch. Why did you die? Fucking hell. I'm probably gonna have to restart this game to get the controller to work, too, I bet. Actually, wait, can you not even use a controller on the PC? If you can, I'm gonna cry. Auto lock 4-star weapons, yeah, right. Oh my god. Oh my god, please don't. Please don't. Please tell me this will work. Okay, alright, where the hell am I supposed to go? Yeah, I probably have to restart it, that's why. It's not surprising. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Oh, yes! I don't have to oh, thank God. Okay. Return is A? What? Why? Why is it Nintendo Switch controls?
Wind, hear me.
Okay, fuck.
Day.
What the hell? Okay. Okay.
Feel my
Ouch.
blade.
go as one.
It still feels pretty weird playing this game with an Xbox controller, but alright, whatever, it's fine.
How's this?
Oh my god, half my team is also dead. That's not helpful. I'm waiting for a clothing transmog system and possibly Xbox Series X before I... Wait, Cyberpunk doesn't have transmog systems? If you're a game in the 2021 first century and you don't have transmog and you're an RPG, you might as well just not exist. You might as well just die. I'm still waiting for this game to have well, actually wait. This game doesn't even have other options. I was about to say I'm waiting for this game to have transmog, but I'm like, you don't even... Well, no. Well, I'm waiting for the weapons. I really wish you could, Wait, what? That's not what I want. What the hell am I doing? Why does A have to... Why is it switch controls?
Wanna come over for tea?
What the hell am I looking for? Oh yeah, I was looking for the weapons. I really wish that you could Fuck! That's so confusing. I wish you could transmog the weapons, cause like, you know, I have specific weapons with specific characters, but they don't necessarily look good with that character. Like, I'd really like to be able to put, you know, I don't know what I would give her. Maybe that, I don't know, but like with Zhongli, right? He has this thing. That's not even fuck. All right. For some reason, going back is X. Can I change that? I don't think I can change it without also changing attack. I feel like this is the most boring stream I've ever done in my life. I'm literally, okay. There's gotta be. Please let me tell me I can change this. Fuck. My brain is not working right. Have you ever played God Eater? It's like this game, but much darker. No. They came out at a time when I didn't give a shit about that kind of stuff. Okay, here we go. Confirm and cancel. Switch it. Please. Fuck. Thank God. Okay, thank fucking God. I don't know why that's defaulted to the opposite. It's so confusing. Okay, anyway. Genshin Impact, figuring out the controls of this game. God. Well, when you've literally played a game every single day for a year, and then you try to play it with different controls, like your brain just cannot handle it. It's like, the fuck. Wait, Bonton Sango case file? What? What is this? Is that another? Oh yeah, it is. All right. Well, if we don't finish if we do finish the snowy past one, then we can do that. From what I've heard, this quest is really good, so I'm kind of interested to see. How it plays. Even Ubisoft added clothing transmog system to their last 2 Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, but didn't Valhalla, didn't it like not, it didn't get transmog for like months though. I don't understand why they didn't launch that game with transmog system. Odyssey, I think that was one of the best things about Odyssey is that you could just look however you wanted. I think that was great. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention, I drowned! Are you kidding me? I look like a Genshin Impact noob. I look like the biggest loser. Oh my god, all my characters are also dead. Okay. Let's try and revive some of these boys. You posted on Twitter, I can't believe you do that to my boy Zhongli. Yeah, cause somebody did an edit of him where he had no hair. I was like, well, he had like the old white guy hairdo. I was like, what the heck is this? Shit. Which is the one? Okay. Item expired. I don't give a shit. Okay, let's heal up some of these boys. That was all I had for food? Oh my god. No, no. What is transmog? Transmog is when it lets you change what an outfit your dude is wearing without actually changing, like, the stats. So, like, you can... So, it's basically... It separates, like, what counts as armor for your character and what counts as, like, the appearance. Okay. Oh, this is just one of those racing ones? Okay. That's why I fucked it up. Get out of the way, bro. Should make a new series called Pirates Creed. Well, that's what they were kind of trying to do with Skull and Bones, except for it's like just the ship battles, which I don't know, I thought was the most boring part of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Was the ship battles. I guess I should switch. Actually, wait. I should probably try and heal up. How much? I still have a minute left, so I'm fine. Die, you piece, you big slime! What? Seriously? Oh, there it is. Okay. Odyssey is better than Black Flag, and they're also ship battles. I think the ship battles in Odyssey are worse. They're definitely worse, but... Yeah, I definitely agree Odyssey. I think Odyssey is probably the best Assassin's Creed game. Oh, I finished it. I'm stupid. Mason, I'm back. Oh my god, Paulette. Welcome back. Okay, we did all... Oh yeah, now we just gotta go collect the rest of our coupons or whatever the fuck. Primo gems. By the way, it's currently actually snowing where I live. So it kind of makes the whole fact that we're about to do the snowy quest. I mean, it's so poignant. What? What's happening? We have a new commission. Oh, this is a Sango detect. Okay, whatever. I get it. Okay. Aw, come on. You sure? Whatever. You know, let's skip this because fuck it. It's not going to be anything. She's not going to say anything useful. She's just going to say, go to the Sango detective agency. They're having problems. People have had their pets disappear? Okay, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe what they're saying is actually very interesting. What do you mean pets are disappearing? Wait, does this mean I get to get a pet if I do this quest? Alright, I'll have to do that later. Give me my primo gems. I think the cat in the back is the best Assassin's Creed. He's just saddily looking at my rabbit like, oh, the rabbit owns the world, and I'm just I'm just a poor cat boy. There we go. Did the shop update? I bet it did, because I haven't logged in a while. Yes. Let's get some of these. Insufficient funds. I have 0 funds. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm a moron. I currently don't have albedo, so why not? Let's do a wish on it. There we go. Let's see if I can get him. Probably not. I got somebody. A pet would be very nice in my opinion. The pets in this game aren't really that amazing though. Oh, I got Bennett. Okay, I think that's the second time I've got Bennett. He's supposedly like one of the best characters in the game, but I have not put any effort into making him good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got nothing interesting. That's cool. If Starfield drops in 2022, How long do you think it'll be before we get Elder Scrolls 6? Didn't they say it was going to be... I believe they said 2026 is when Elder Scrolls 6 is estimated to release. That's what Todd Howard said. So my guess is 3 to 4 years, probably. Okay, now let's go do the Snowy Pass quest. Alright, let's head over to the friggin' thingamabob. Pets in this game versus Skyrim dogs. Skyrim dogs are way better than the pets in this game. Actually, I can show you what the pets look like in this game. I mean, you can get the dogs, you can get dogs like in your housing area, you can get pets there, but you can't really interact with them. Like, you can't pet them at all, which is too bad. The first store outfit I bought in Valhalla had clipping issues. Oh my god. I'll be 32 when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. How old will I be? So wait, that's like 5 years from now? I'll be the same age. I'll also be 32. Fuck. The idea that I'll be in my 30s when the next Elder Scrolls comes out. The fact that I was a teenager when Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out, and that I'll be in my 30s when the next one comes out is terrifying. You'll be 18. I'll finally be of age to play these games. I'll finally be old enough. That's why I'm playing Genshin Impact, because I can only play kid games. What the hell was I about to do? I was about to do something before I talked to these people. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the pet. So this floating guy right here, that's a pet. That's the kind of pet you get in this game. He's one of the newer ones. He came out a few weeks ago.
Which should I choose?
And on PlayStation has a different issue. It's too big. So it just looks like it's way too chunky. That's hilarious. The fuck? What the fuck, Ubisoft? Can't do anything right. I have 2 other pets, I believe. This is the other one. That's the pet I usually have roaming around. It's just like a ball with ears. It's like a pink rabbit thing. I kind of like it. I think it's better than the other pets I have.
I'll host an expedition.
The pet are amazing. Alright, let's go do this quest. Oh, yo, bro, what's up?
Hey, Timmy! Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
Where the hell? Albedo, where the fuck you going, bro? For people who want some context, I don't know if they're going to explain it in this. I know they're going to tackle more of Albedo's past. But I believe, from what I understand, he's basically like a golem. Like, he's not a real person. From what I understand. So, that'll be cool. Either that'll be proven wrong, or they won't address it. Who is Paimon? Paimon, she's basically a Digimon. It's basically what she is. I wish Bethesda would outsource more, because the one time they did result in the best game in the Fall franchise, and I'd love to see what other studios could do. I wish so too. I mean, we also technically got the Elder Scrolls card game, and we got Elder Scrolls Online because of that outsourcing to an extent. I mean, it was still owned by Bethesda Softworks, but Pokemon or Digimon. I'm more of a Digimon guy myself. Why does he look so serious? Why so serious, Albedo?
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Yes, it's us too.
Hello, you two. It's been a long time.
Actually, yeah, it's been about a
Were you
year,
having
hasn't
a
it, since
really
the last
serious
time we
discussion
did
right
anything
now
with
or
these people.
something?
That's Paimon. That's Palmon Mason, totally different Digimon. I did a video. Oh yeah, I was about to say I did a video where I said that they were Digimon. And I remember that video actually came out. I did a Genshin Impact video that never released because I accidentally recorded it in like the wrong fake resolution, so it looks like shit. I was like, fuck. How many players do you have in this game? I don't want to know. I think it's probably a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like getting up there with Oblivion and Skyrim levels.
Just a
And those games have
catch-up.
been out for a lot
we
longer.
meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
Okay, you meet at this empty lot? Why the fuck do you meet here?
He didn't look in the best of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway. Upset? You mean Albedo?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self.
Skull Greymon is my favorite. I think, it's kind of hard for me to decide because there's so many cool looking ones, but I think my favorite still is like Agumon, and then his second tier transformation, War Greymon. I think that one's really cool. I believe that's the one where he has like a skull head. Not the Skull Greymon one where he's a full skull though. Do I like Mzolft? What the fuck even is that? So, Twitch really blocked the term waifu? What the fuck? Why does almost every character look like a waifu? Because that's basic. This game is just collect the waifus. That's what this game is. And I'm all for it. What is Mzolft? Oh fuck, it's from Skyrim. Oh duh. No, anything that has anything to do with the Dwemer sucks, even in Morrowind.
Upset. Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
Yeah, Timaeus, you prick. How come you upset Albedo?
I wonder if Timaeus' research topic is... so boring that Albedo finally snapped.
What? Oh my god. The level of shade that she just fucking threw at this man. Yo, Timaeus, your research topic absolutely sucks dick. And Albedo's so bored.
Surely not. It's not that boring, is it?
Nah. Anyway, Paimon wanted to ask you for a favor, Timaeus.
I play a demon waifu mobile app. See, everybody's gotta have a waifu. It's just not possible.
Favor?
Even if it's not an anime
Well,
one.
sure. How can I help?
Test waifu test. I approved it. So people should now be able to say that word. I don't know why Twitch was like, "Yo, waifu, the fuck? we don't want that weeb shit here."
Super duper sweet Sincerias in the mountains the other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone. So Paimon isn't ready to finish them all yet.
Is my sister one? My sister's a pretty big weeb. She's definitely she watches anime all the time. She's all about that lifestyle.
Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
It still uses an anime art style. Well, I figured. I mean, if you're saying it's specifically a waifu game, that makes sense. What's my preferred demon waifu, vampire or succubus? Oh man, I don't know. I think maybe a succubus is usually pretty cool. Although I think that the Japanese version of succubus is usually kind of just like, it's usually just a girl with wings on her head. So it's like, I don't know if that. There was in Witcher 2 there was a succubus, and you better believe I was about that. Mr. Mason's sister is Queen of the Weebs. Well, she's pretty clueless when it comes to like weeb, like otaku culture. Like there's a lot of terms that she doesn't know, but I'm aware of just because I am on Twitter and on YouTube. So like I'm more aware of the culture, but she's like more of a weeb in reality. You know, where she collects the statue, the figures, and watches all the anime.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon. Can't you do it?
What's my favorite character in this game? 100%. It's still Zhongli. He's such a cool dude.
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and
Didn't the
wonderful
succubi in
with
Witcher
this
have
one.
hooves, though? Yeah, but I don't really care about feet anyway. You know? Anime is a mistake. It's nothing but trash. Hayao Miyazaki. That guy's also a dick, though. Did you hear about when he went to see his son's film? Which I've heard, to be fair, his son's film wasn't very good, but he watched it, and then he came out of the movie theater, and the news people were like, "Yo, what'd you think of your son's movie?" And he's like, "It was garbage. He's not a man." It's like, holy shit, bro. Give him some slack.
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea? I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
Wait, what? What the fuck? What are you doing in your experiments? What's your preferred waifu, Visas Mar or Lydia from Skyrim? Visas Mar, 100%. Lydia's kind of lame. Lydia doesn't really have much of a personality.
Whoa, your tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on the other hand, I'd easily be able to help with that.
She says keeping things fresh forever is not possible, but there are some the canned products that you can get in the grocery store. That stuff will never die. That stuff will never run out. Visas Mar is sucrose. She's literally sugar. Yeah, I don't know if they were aware when they named her sucrose. Like, I don't know if they were self-aware, or if maybe, like, part of me almost wonders if they saw sucrose and were like, that sounds like an English name. Do you think Paimon's voice actor's voice is permanently stuck like that now? She's just done it so much, she's walking around the street like, hey, I would like to have those apples over there. Oh my god! That would suck.
Paimon, your idea is
Bioalchemy and sucrose, they're definitely aware. I think they were. I think they were. The more that I learn about the more that I think they probably knew what they were doing. Keeping things fresh for her is possible. In steps McDonald's food. The fact that even bacteria won't touch McDonald's food just shows you that it should not be eaten. It should not be put in your body.
Can make such an incredible device.
But I still do.
After all, alchemy is not mechanics. There is a big difference between the two.
I don't think even Albedo could make such an incredible device. Well, are we just talking about a juicer? I mean, all Paimon said she wanted was something that just turns food into juice.
Well, excuse Paimon for overestimating the power of alchemy. In fact, before Albedo showed up, everyone in Mondstadt thought alchemy was useless. Of course, we know better now. But even then, I have to admit, alchemy is only one of the many wondrous arts in the world. It's certainly not some kind of all-powerful magic that can simply take a substance and preserve it indefinitely. Sorry. That wasn't meant as a criticism against you personally.
Well, considering the fact that Albedo is like 500 years old and was created because of alchemy, I would say that might not be true, but okay. What an awkward position to stand in. Yeah, they always have to stand in positions where it's like, you know what's happening. Bring the cat back. He's relentless. He will never stop. He's so needy, it's insane. Don't blame yourself for Paimon's outlandishness. I'll make sure to keep Paimon in check in the future. I'm gonna keep you down, Paimon.
Paimon just wanted some fruit juice. What's wrong with that? Oh, of course, these are just Timaeus' and my subjective opinions on the matter. If you're really intent on pursuing this wondrous device, you can try your luck asking Albedo.
I like how every quest in this game starts with, like, the dumbest reason. I don't think there's ever been a quest in this game that hasn't started... Like, the quests are always really good, but they always start with, yo, what if we asked this master alchemist to invent fruit juice? I wonder if Sucrose has a brother named Dextrose. That'd be pretty good.
You'll have to give up on
Would I ever get a cat cam? I mean, they don't sit still long enough for a cat cam. I think and usually they just hang out in my bed anyway, so that's probably as much of a cat cam as you could hope for.
He doesn't seem to be in a good mood today, though. What if he ignores us?
He won't. Albedo is not that kind of person.
What's your opinion about the new apartment after some time? Worse or better than the old one? It's definitely better. The old one was not like sealed properly. They just were like, it was more of like a visual thing. They were like, yeah, visually looks like it was built correctly. That's good. This cat's my sister's. My cat's probably in the living room right now. Can you pick him up? Yeah, I can pick him up. Say hello. He's just gonna go in for a hug. You want to say hi? Okay. You want a hug instead? All right.
Hey, so where is Albedo heading to anyway? Dragonspine?
Am I going to be playing Dark Souls again? Yeah, I definitely will. If I finish it, I'll probably move on to another one, too. Strap a GoPro to your cat's head.
Unless he specifically says otherwise, Dragonspine is where he usually goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him at all.
We need a cat emote. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Then let's go to Dragonspine to find him. Come on, there's no time to lose.
This is the part where he's going to start digging into my skin. If you try to pull him away, or if he feels like he doesn't have a good grip, he'll literally just slice you open just to hold on. It's like, bro, I need to play the game. Ow, bro, get off! Let go of me, dude. No.
It's time to move
Okay.
on. We shouldn't stay here.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Forgot. Okay. Now we're heading to Dragonspine, which should be. Oh, we're just gonna go to the entrance. Okay. Albedo, where did you go? What happened, Albedo?
This looks lively. What's the occasion? Let's go and have a look.
Okay.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Amber? Cyrus? Halid? What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
Hi all, long time no see.
Oh,
She just wants a hug.
is joining us too. Oh, great, fantastic, wonderful. The more the merrier.
I agree.
Okay.
I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
Says the guy who literally sucks. What's the occasion?
Oh, right!
Hugs or
Amber
drugs? Hugs all the
remembers
way.
most of
Or
these people
Sekiro.
from the
Yeah, that might be a good
Adventurers
one.
Guild. Then again, it seems a certain
I
outfit
recommend if you
has
beat
changed
DS1,
too.
play DS3. I've heard people don't like the second one, Dark Souls 2.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine. As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve. But it's dangerous to go alone. So,
Okay.
we made a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! It's a great plan, isn't it?
I guess. I mean, I guess so.
Hey, you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
I definitely feel like Amber over here is not dressed appropriately for going to a snowy area, but alright.
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experience?
The solution is to play
members?
Demon Souls? That's true, we could play Demon Souls too.
Well, that's part of it, actually. The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel. I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back.
But Joel's father is
I
dead.
know. Joel's father went missing.
Yes, missing.
I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely for him here.
Demon Souls, you have a PS5? Well, I have a PS3, and I can play Demon Souls as well.
Aw, Amber.
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing. It also
Okay.
gives me a chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out. Aw, really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine to join too. She should be here any second.
I mean,
She'll
hugs
be perfect
and
for this kind of
drugs.
thing. Hey, Cyrus, we've got to take off. Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead. I still have some final checks to make. So, I will call you before we...
You hate Amber. She's alright. She's a pretty typical. The three original characters they introduce are pretty generic. Well, Kaya has an interesting backstory, but I haven't really seen them do anything with him. And Lisa is just like the inappropriate teacher in every anime. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Joel, we're here.
Hi, Joel. It's been a long time, Joel.
Hi, everyone.
How goes the search for your
so
dead
happy
father?
right now. It's nice to have so many
Have you ever
people
tried
to hang
Japanese
out with.
voices? I haven't concerned myself with putting Japanese voices on this game. For one, the original voices are the Chinese ones, but I think the English voice actors do a good enough job that it's not really a concern for me.
Are you here to build a snowman too?
Dubs better than subs, am I right?
Build a snowman.
Joel's father is missing from the world of the living.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Auntie Eula?
Nothing makes somebody feel old like being called aunt or uncle.
Uh-oh. Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
Speaking of inappropriate teachers, you should play Persona 5 where you can literally date your teacher. I keep on thinking about playing that game, and then I'm always like, I don't know. The one thing I heard is that there's a teacher who's like... Apparently there's a teacher who's like a pedophile in that game, and then he becomes part of the team. I'm like, that sounds pretty weird. I've tried both of them, and personally, I feel the Japanese voices are better. You should try them later. I might try them.
All right, if that's what you want to call me, go right ahead.
You can bang your teacher and make her become a maid in the outfit and cuddle? That is very weird.
Whoa. Eula just let something go for once?
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
gosh, she
something else.
tricked her.
But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
The pervy teacher is the villain of the first plot, and then he never joins the team. Oh, I don't know. I thought he joined the team. I guess that's good that he doesn't join the team then.
Yep. Count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman with Joel, are we? Sounds wonderful.
Why
I'd
does
be
her head
delighted
look
to join you.
slightly too big? Is it just the angle?
Then let's get started.
What the heck?
First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey,
Okay.
Joel,
Wait,
see
why
that
do we need to
huge
look
tree
for
over there?
supplies to build a
Wanna race me
snowman?
there?
It's just snow. It's just snow. That's everywhere.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow. Those two are fast.
I'd say the anti-trans/LGBT stuff is far What? There's a bunch of That's too bad. That's sad. Am I spending a lot of money on this game? I haven't spent a ton of money.
Fun.
I think I've maybe spent like 20 bucks on it so far, or maybe 30 bucks.
Hey,
I
what's
definitely
wrong
haven't
with
gone
you
all out
two?
like that guy who
Why
spent
are
like
you just
$1,000 and
staring
then
at each other
hated his
without
life.
saying anything?
I've heard that some people spend crazy dollars on it. I've seen people who are just like, they've just spent all their life savings on this game, and I don't. It's kind of sad, because you know that they clearly have like an addiction problem, like a gambling addiction. You're acting a little out of character.
Well... Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city. He doesn't know me, and he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Yep.
Right. That's why he calls you Auntie Eula.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt. It was a
Save that
surprise,
money for
but
raid.
not in a bad way at all.
If you could buy things for real money in Oblivion, you would be poor now. It's probably true. Is there a cash shop? If so, show it. I can show it. It's not very good, to be honest. There really needs to be more, there needs to be more, like, character outfit swaps in this game. I think right now there's only 2, and I have one of them. The fact that there's only been 2, like, alternate outfits for characters is insane.
How very perceptive of you. Were you staring at me the whole time when everyone was talking?
You better believe
You
I
shan't
was.
be getting off lightly for that. The truth is, I'm a little concerned that I might be quite inept at building snowmen. I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no.
And what do people spend on? They just spend it on primo gems to try and gamble their life away to summon characters. It's kind of sad.
You sound confident. All right then.
Pay to win. I wouldn't say it's necessarily
Enough
pay to
small talk
win,
for
because
now.
there's not,
I see
like,
we
it's
have
a
member
single
of the
player game.
Adventurers Guild joining
There is
us.
co-op, but there's no, like, player versus player.
Greetings. We have a
And
slight
you can
problem
really do everything
We've
you
done
need
a
to without
and it turns
paying any
out that
money,
we have
but
an
it's
odd
definitely
number
it's
of
definitely a gambling game.
participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill.
Gambling game with hot anime girls. Basically.
How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor, but she was busy with something outside of Mondstadt during this period. So, we found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet. Thank goodness you are here.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
Okay.
In that case... Fine. But for that, you will pay.
Huh? Pay for what? Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Okay.
Why did you give the spot to Eula? Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest,
Yep, I
Eula
suppose
really
so.
is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold. Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and, Paimon doesn't feel like going around collecting things. How do you...
Okay. Wait, what? Why are we going? Oh, we're going to... Okay. Well, I guess right now we just gotta go find Amber and hope that she found snow. Hopefully she found snow in this massive area filled with snow. I can't imagine. I imagine it was a great struggle.
Snow. Remember,
Oh, I should
tend to your
revive
boots when
Zhongli.
we're...
This is my favorite character, by the way. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother fighting these guys. I love the rabbit. He only has 2 modes: stare at your I love the cat. He only has 2 modes: stare at your rabbit or hugging you to death. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright.
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
I don't know. A strange rustling surround. Oh my god.
Could they be in danger? Hurry! Let's go check it out!
Okay. Follow the source of the voice. I'm guessing it's probably just, it's either just them or it's just like, or it's possibly Albedo, or it's just gonna be Hilichurls. Okay, we're still going. Oh my god, I saw a friggin' ferret! That's right.
It's coming from that direction!
Rise!
Go as planned. Ha! Ha! Ay-ya-ya. Ja!
Should I go for Ito or Shenhei? Well, I don't know, because I don't know what the characters are gonna be like. Shenhei is supposed to be a polearm character, right? I always go for the. I think Shenhei looks cooler.
Go! Huh? Phew.
The sound just completely stopped! How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection! Aren't they? Oh, guess we underestimated whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, what exactly are we dealing with here?
I don't know
That
what.
voice.
Hmm? Huh?
What brings you to
Yeah,
Dragonspire?
it's Albedo. I suspected. So it was just you, Albedo.
Oh, so it was Albedo all along!
What are those blue things in the back? What? Oh, those? Oh, that's just acoustic foam. It's for sound dampening.
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses.
What the?
here
There's
if
like a
you
little
aren't
fox
careful.
there. Does he have like a little fox companion?
So, what business brought you here?
Will I do another TES tier list? Probably eventually. I'll probably do Dark Elves next if I'm gonna do one.
We actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you!
Can I do a TS crafting material tier list? No. What? That sounds stupid.
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all? Huh. Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
Wow.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Oh, I see. So you foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you could wander off and goof around?
We're not goofing around! And Eula was the right person for the job! We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch, so I'll collect some ore while I'm here.
Ore can be used to make paint?
Yes, but you have to be selective with the specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster.
Okay, so far I don't know I don't know where
impacts
this
the
quest is
color saturation
going.
of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn.
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the traveler. Paimon wants the traveler to learn how to paint. During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around.
Didn't you criticize Fallout 4 for changing the scene so often in the dialogues? Don't you like it either? Or is it better? It's not as often. In Fallout 4, it's like, it's jarring. In this, the scene changes are deliberate, and they only happen when you move the conversation forward. Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland? Tom Holland, definitely. Tobey Maguire kind of sucks.
Definitely a worthwhile skill to have. Yep, why not? Once you mastered it, you can paint Paimon.
Not a bad idea. Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
Sounds great! Oh, she'll be fine. She is a Knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo. Come on, let's go!
Have I seen Futurama? I've seen a few episodes. I haven't watched it all the way through though. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, well, there we go. I guess we're now going to paint? It's not really what I expected. But alright. Should probably switch to somebody who's not gonna die. Actually, you know what? Let me just use her to heal all my characters real quick. There we go. I'm guessing we're just going... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck. Why? Why did I do that? But think of the memes. That movie definitely has better memes. But I think it's because... I think it really comes down to the fact that the movie's so stupid. That's why it makes for great memes. The dumber a movie is, the more memes you can get out of it. Hey, don't eat the hay, bro. Hey. The cat's trying to eat my rabbit's hay again.
Some things are missing.
Hey, don't eat the hay, bro.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait.
Oh my god, his camp... I mean, what do you expect? You left this camp for like a year. You can't expect it to still be in repair.
It's
oh my
hard
god.
to say their value,
bro.
But...
If I let him eat the hay, then he's just gonna puke it up later.
Some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
Oh my
So
god.
you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
I feel the same way. However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand.
Indeed.
These appear to be...
Footprints?
Oh my god, somebody's feet
fresh
were
ones.
here.
Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
Let's go beat the shit out of this
From the
thief.
entrance, the footprints go that
Oh
way.
my god, I got 60 primo gems. Oh my god, my life is complete. Why is he?
Thief!
Am I? Oh yeah, I'm still going the right way. Okay. Oh my god, it was Hilichurls this whole time. Who
footprints
could have
lead up there.
suspected such a thing?
So they scaled the cliff.
Oh, never mind. I was mistaken. I was jumping to conclusions. I'm sorry, Albedo. I made a grave error.
Fire, fire, pants on fire!
What the? Okay.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
This guy's name is Uko. Okay. Actually, wait. It's probably a mistake to switch to him.
you can't hide.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do much. Oh, my shield is now gone too. Probably should have been paying attention. Moby's Spider's the best. I mean, those movies themselves are pretty good. I think probably the Spider-Man 2 is probably still the best Spider-Man. But I think Tom Holland himself makes for a better Spider-Man than Tobey does.
Stabilize.
Than Tobey Maguire.
Hear me.
Also, apparently Tobey Maguire is like a terrible person in real life. I really hope there's a fire nearby, because I am freezing to death in this game.
So easy to lose track completely.
That's why we have to hurry.
There's a fire.
The footprints stop here.
Oh my gosh, the
Our
Fatui!
thief must have jumped from the cliff.
Oh, never mind.
Get your wind glider ready. You're going down.
That's probably who did it, though. I imagine if anybody did it, it's always the Fatui. They're always responsible for everything. What? Why can't I? Okay.
Here, more footprints.
Oh my God, more footprints.
Heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now. You sure can run, but you definitely can't hide. Let's go in.
Okay.
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay. What's your
I'll go in
idea?
alone. Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance. This cavern has 2 points of
okay.
entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other side before he does.
What?
Cut him off at both
Am I a
ends.
nice person in
Good
real life?
idea.
No. I don't know.
Whoever apprehends the thief
I like
first
to
has
try
notify the
to
other
be,
party.
right? I like to think I'm a
This
nice
way we're
person,
fully
but
covered.
I mean, I'm sure Tobey Maguire assumes that he's a nice person, right?
Still,
Like,
safety comes first.
although, you know, it could also
We
be a
cannot yet know the
situation of
identity
like
our thief.
the people who
Please
said
take
that
care.
he was rude to them could have also just been dicks. Like I've seen that video where it's like Tobey Maguire yelled at us and was mean to us while he was trying to leave his driveway, and it's like a bunch of paparazzi like completely surrounding his car and like refusing to move, and then he loses his shit. So it's like, well, yeah, obviously he's gonna be upset. So I don't know.
Well
That's the thing with those reports of, this guy was a dick. It's like, well,
Okay.
were you a dick, though?
See you shortly. Of course.
I wonder if Albedo found the thief. This is taking forever. Really? Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon...
It's literally been 2 seconds, Paimon. The fuck you talking about? It's been... time hasn't gone by at all.
Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like... something like... Oh! Look at all that star silver over there! Why don't we gather it up for Albedo? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens outside, we can be right back here in no time. Yay! Let's get started!
Okay, I guess let's collect this.
Huh. This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about?
Is this the cave he was talking about? This cave doesn't even go anywhere. Albedo has already gone in pursuit of the culprit. You might as well wait. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Am I supposed to be looking for more? Where the fuck is the other star silver? What the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hey, this one's not bad.
Quality star. Oh my god, we got some sweet ass star silver, boys.
This should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more brightly than others, huh?
I guess.
Finally, you're back.
Yes. Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh. So after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste. Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah,
Yes.
for star silver. Look, we got
Do you
quite
look
a
like your
lot.
2016 look? Do I look like I looked like in 2016? Absolutely not. I think I looked better in 2016.
It's just like you said. Some are really
Or maybe I looked
bright and
worse. I looked...
shiny,
No.
and
Yeah, I
others
looked better...
just look
No.
like regular
I looked better in
lumps of
2016 than I
rock
do
with
now,
a
I think,
little
personally.
shiny bit here or there.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Do you look like your 2016 look? What? Now read again? What? Am I is this my dyslexia? So confused.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious.
Oh, do I like my 2016? Fucking hell. do I like my 2016 look?
Also, if it weren't for that
I don't know. I mean, I have to
we'd
go
be
back and
making
look, but
paint
I've
by
seen
now
pictures
anyway,
where I'm
right?
like, I looked
Or
better
even
back then.
painting by this
You have a
point.
great beard now. You look great. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it.
Anyway,
I'm glad you think so.
For wasting our time.
Yes, it's all the thief's
I know I
fault.
look better than my 2020 look. That's for sure.
The notes
2020,
mean
I
a
did
lot to
nothing
me.
to look good at all.
I'm not
I
quite ready
mean,
to
you
give
know,
up the search
that was
yet.
also for a while.
Let's
Like
keep
when
an
you,
eye out for clues
for a
as
while,
we
I didn't
go.
put myself on camera at all, so it didn't really matter. You know, if I looked like a disaster, no one was gonna see except for my girlfriend at the time.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds. Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time that way.
What the fuck,
And this
Albedo?
is first.
You okay? You-
Start by...
Out of 10, how much you recommend Genshin Impact? I mean, it's very... I think it's a really good game. I think it I think I'd maybe put it on an 8 out of 10 list of recommending it. But, you know, it also is very, it's also very, it's not a game I think you'd have to be a certain type of person. Like, if you like just kind of exploring and having fun and, you know, making friends and whatever, for a free-to-play player, for a free-to-play player, it's still, I've barely spent any money. I haven't really spent a ton of money, and I still have most of the characters anyway. I think when it comes to being like a whale or a paid player, the benefit you get is more of being able to upgrade those characters rather than necessarily getting them. If you're more interested in getting the characters, there's a good chance you'll get the ones you want, as long as you know, are smart about it.
Help! Help me!
Oh my god, is that the little kid?
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help? It's likely an adventurer in danger.
More likely it's that tiny kid that we saw, because it sounded exactly like him, but alright. I mean, it's definitely a game, you know, it's kind of like, it's definitely a game that expects you to keep playing for a long time.
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
But, you know, it still takes a while to reach the point where there's nothing to do. It took me a long time, and I play a lot.
Is anybody there? Help me!
Oh wait, is that Bennett? Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it to be him. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he's imprisoned somehow.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
This guy's only character attribute is that everything bad happens to him. Young Bennett is one of the most passionate adventurers in Mondstadt. He is also by far the least fortunate. So infamous is his bad luck that other adventurers are rarely willing to team up with him. From what I've seen, from the little I've seen, it's less of bad luck and more that he's just not good at making decisions. He's bad at it. He's bad at making choices. When a choice is presented to him, he'll always just choose the worst option.
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
I mean, it looks like we could probably just break you out without a key, but alright. Sure, why not? I guess we'll find a key. Is this the key?
Wow, so much clutter. Oh, we're not gonna find the key here.
What? That wasn't the key? Fuck!
Uh-oh, we got company.
Oh my gosh, stuff a toy! Oh my goodness. This guy I definitely want to kill first, because I don't have a character who's good at killing him, like breaking down his shield. But actually, wait. Oh no, is this the ice dude? Yeah, this is the ice dude. So I can just use Hu Tao on him. That'll just absolutely decimate this boy's shield. Okay, I expected to decimate a little bit better, but you know, whatever. It's not a big deal.
So they kept the key with them. Huh. We were searching around for nothing.
All right, Bennett, get the fuck out.
Oh, finally, I'm out. Thank you so much.
You're
If
welcome.
only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree. It wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked
fuck?
into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Yep, taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
So wait, hold on a second. This guy probably has a concussion, though, right? We should probably like go take him to the doctor.
You did?
He might have a
That's so nice
cracked
of you guys.
skull if he fell and slammed onto a rock.
I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
Try to imitate Sheogorath with your voice acting skills? I'd have to, oh man, I'd have to be like listening to his voice to try and think about how it works. How does he go? Well, it's basically, hold on. If I listen to it, I might be able to imitate it. Sheogorath. Let's just see. Best of Sheogorath, sure.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Cheese! Fuck. Cheese for everyone! Wonderful! Time for us. Oh no, I can't do it properly. It really takes if I'm gonna be able to imitate somebody's voice, it takes a lot of practice. I'm not very good at doing that. That's one of the things I'm not good at is like imitations, doing different voice styles. That's something I never really focused on when I was interested in being a voice actor.
Did you hear about the adventurers?
I was more focused on developing my own personal style and being more
one of their veteran
myself.
Adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies.
But you know. Wait, what the fuck did this guy just say? They're hosting a winter camp here. Oh, this is the guy who was supposed to be like the replacement, but he didn't show up because he got imprisoned. Okay.
Razor's
Okay,
not
that
an
was
adventurer.
something. It probably was
And as
terrible,
the
I'm
leader of
sure.
Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. Oh, I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch, he was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry, Bennett, but you really did miss it.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Avonia stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Terrible is too hard. It was interesting. Sounds better. Okay. Slap a female voice and he is a girl. Bennett has the most gender neutral look I've ever seen. That's well. There's probably some more gender neutral characters in this game, for sure. I think maybe Venti. Venti might as well. At first, I thought Venti was a girl. I can show you him in a minute. I don't have him, but I can still show you him.
Right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, I'm sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him, but then we heard you calling for help. He must have left us at some point after that. Could he have gone back to keep looking for clues? Let's go back to the cavern and see if he's there.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you. So, character archive. This is probably as gender neutral as it gets, / gender fluid. Real money game tag. I know. I was trying to find some tags that make sense for this game, you know. This is Chi-Chi. I know a lot of characters hate. A lot of people hate this character. This is the one character I've been desperately trying to get, and I still have not gotten her. I all the time I'll see people be like, "Oh, I got Chi-Chi again. Fuck her." It's like, God damn, I wish I was as unlucky as you. I don't know if there's any other characters who are super gender neutral though. Maybe Beidou. Maybe Xiao. Oh damn. Okay. I guess we're going to look back for Albedo, I guess. Noelle is one of my faves. Her design and weapon are cool to me. She's pretty cool. I like that they're starting to they had more some quests with her. I'm wondering when they'll actually let her be a Knight of Favonius though. I should be included in the game as an anime character.
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today. There's so many people around. It's never usually like this.
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right? We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save Bennett?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Alberto, where the heck have you been? We've been looking for you.
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things first. I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
That's right, Bennett, the frig.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are.
This shot, this camera angle, they know what they're doing.
Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing. If I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
What the frig?
I see. Interesting.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter.
Oh my
Someone
god.
was impersonating me.
That explains a lot. That explains so much.
To what end?
I guess.
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Albedo recounts meeting you, discovering the theft at the camp, and the pursuit of the
Your
culprits.
alchemy
Okay.
notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes, and also an imposter.
Oh my god, an imposter! Among us!
Of course.
It's
It's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
Do I remember the tensor dynamics? I remember mentioning tensor dynamics, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe
I don't think
that
there's
an
been a
imposter
character in
went
this
after
game
Joel,
who's been able
and
to,
not
like,
you.
replicate the appearance of somebody else yet, so this would be a first time for
I will
that.
keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Okay. Oh, there's Amber. All right. I was about to say, oh, it's Joel. I was like, wait, no, I've been wrong before.
Amber, we're here.
I guess I don't remember what that kid sounded like.
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Wait, what the frig? Developed by Jacob Bekenstein 2004. It's a relativistic generalization of Mordheim's Milgram's modified Newtonian dynamics paradigm. Okay. It's the only thing I can find. Well, great. Good. That certainly clears stuff up, I guess.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck.
Wow, this guy really is a
everything
negative
is fine now.
Nancy.
So, it's all set then? Great. Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you. Let's
Okay.
go to my camp.
The reality is that there's multiple albedos, and there always has been. Because he's a golem. That's my guess. That's my guess is what he's gonna say. Because I'm a golem and I'm not a real human being, there are multiple of me. Or whatever. Or maybe it's just another golem. What the frick? Wait, how come that term was approved by
My
Twitch,
camp
but
is
not
somewhere that we can
waifu
talk
earlier?
openly, without reservation. But before that,
Whoa. What a mess!
thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright, let's clean up this stuff.
I've
Help
been
up.
absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
What the, no, I don't want to look at the board. I want to clean.
Huh?
Cleaning time.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Now
Albedo.
that everything is in order, it's time
You
to
better
talk.
tell me what's going on, Albedo.
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them.
Yeah, that was like a year ago, bro.
I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being.
I knew it!
A human forged
I
by
fucking
human
knew it!
hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter, a researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
A synthetic human? What the... How the heck does that work?
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest.
He's at least
But when
500
I
years
came
old,
into
probably
being,
older.
Conria had already been destroyed.
Okay, never
I
mind.
have no memories of it. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place?
I
Rhine-daughter
mean, I guess
created
so.
2 miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Oh my god.
Durin? So that makes you guys... brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, our family.
Visible disability now. That's right. It's very visible. Everybody can tell.
Special.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
There's something else I couldn't say earlier? Wait, what's that?
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean.
What? What do I mean?
When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious. So Paimon kept
Wait, what?
quiet.
The question is, why do these tags exist? I don't know. That's a good question.
But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never
Except for he was
would've guessed.
clearly more evil.
Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
I'm not going anywhere, Albedo. Paimon and I will help with the investigation. Okay.
We're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret.
We're the only ones who can help, Albedo.
Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain.
I don't need a reason. I do
In
what I
that
want,
case,
Albedo.
Please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues. Then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Sounds good to me. But please, whatever happens, put your safety first at all times.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, that's part one. I'm willing to bet that all the parts are out right now. Because it's been a while since I haven't... Okay, here we go. What the... Oh my god. Event shop! We can get the shop. Alka Hest? Oh, that's for the sword that you can get. Oh shit, I forgot about the sword. I don't have anything. Anyway, okay. Born of the Snow. I can obtain various snowman components. Okay. Locate Puffy Snowman. I guess we're gonna go find this Puffy Snowman right now. I don't know what I don't know what the hell is up with that, but let's go check it out.
Go!
Oh my god. It's one. Oh my god, it's a snowman! During okay, you can obtain various snowman components. After completing snowman components, you can use them to make Puffy Snowman in the encampment. You can also send these components to your friends. Okay. Okay, you get them for your house. Oh, that's pretty cool. Build a snowman. I don't have any... Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, great.
We should look for a place to take shelter.
Okay, well, apparently there's no reason for me to be here. Hold on, I gotta I gotta upgrade his constellation. Hi, just started watching. Hello, Reptasmic. Thanks for swinging by. You picked a great time. We're gonna build a snowman, I guess. If I can. I don't know what is happening. Let's go see what this challenge is. Oh shit, oh, I fucked it up. Oh wait, no, I can see him right there. Okay. So, oh, there's also a challenge right here. So I guess let's go. Oh, I can get a puffy snowman from this challenge too. So let's go straight over there. Looks like it's a fighting challenge. Lures will start in the save source code. And we'll, okay. Oh my god. Fuck. There's 3 mechanisms around the lures when character. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just figure it out. I hate reading stuff. I'm not a fan of having to sit down and read. It's not why I play video games. Fuck.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Quit it!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Hello, Tokyo Night Train. Thanks for coming by.
Barbados, guide us.
Switch to Tartaglia. There we go. I think probably Tartaglia is my best damage dealer right now. Hu Tao is supposed to be better, stronger, but I don't think I've upgraded her quite enough for her to be there. I think I still have to upgrade some of her skills.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
That guy's frozen, so that's not doing me any favors. Oh, they're getting the buff from this thing. I probably should have read what I was supposed to do, but you know, whatever. Who needs reading? Who chooses to read when you could just not read? You know what I mean? That's the way to live life. Let's fuck at that. Nothing. Oh shit, she's gonna die. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck. Do I need to use the... I need to use this.
Solidify.
Maybe I need to use this on it. Fuck. No, that's not what I wanted to do, you piece of garbage. Oh my god, why you do this to me? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get these guys down.
Who's next?
Without... Why can't I switch characters? Let me switch! Alright, let's see if I can actually use this time. Okay, that didn't do anything. It's okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I clearly should have been reading. Alright. What the show cursor? Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just never know. I'm just fucked. Usually there's a way you can go back and read it again, but no. Oh fuck, I didn't heal her up properly. I'm an idiot.
Wind, hear me.
wish I could get this guy down. Actually, you know what? I can do it with him.
Order guide you.
This will knock this guy right off. There we go. There you go, you piece of garbage. How dare you? Oh my god, I only have 9 seconds left. Crap. Okay, whew. Well. Well, I have no idea what I was supposed to be doing, but we did it. I don't know. Usually there's a way, like, if they provide a buff, there's usually a way to, like, get rid of that buff. So, but maybe there just wasn't. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I just didn't understand. What the hell? Thank you letter. Why is there a thank you letter here? That was weird. This is Vatui. The canteen. What? So. What's this? Tracker challenge? This is agility. So this is probably flying, right? Let's go see, where's this challenge? Let's go to this one. Oops. How many hours do you have into this game? I don't know. There's no way for me to tell currently. Most of my hours are on the PS4, and it doesn't say. I've heard that if you get a PS5, it'll show you your full hours including PS4, but I don't have a PS5. Oh shit, I should be reading. Fuck. But I imagine it's a lot. I imagine it's probably a ton. He said around 2,000. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess I could do the math. If I said... Okay, let's say... On average... On average, I probably play about 2 to 3 hours. I probably spent... Averaging it out roughly 2 to 3 hours a day times... It's been over a year now, but I did skip some of it, so let's just say it's 365. So it's probably been about 1,000 hours in this game. 1,000 hours of actual playtime. It's probably higher, technically, just because I'll usually leave it open and then come back to it. What the fuck? Okay. I didn't expect to jump so high. Oh my god, I'm apparently Mario right now. What the heck is this? I can destroy these now? Is that what this ability is? Oh my god, it's just giant poop cylinders! What do? Do they damage you or do they slow you down? Wait. Oh, they cover your screen in poop! Oh my god. So 1/100th of Oblivion game time. I wouldn't say it's 100th. It's probably like maybe a 5th of Oblivion game time. Or maybe a 3rd. I don't know. Did I miss that coin? I don't know. I don't know if I got it or not. Wait, there's 2 directions? Let's go this way. This looks like the way to collect all the coins. Okay, there we go. Nice. It's me, Mario. Mario. How do you think Chris Pratt will do the Mario voice? Do you think he'll just be like Chris Pratt, like, "Hey, it's me, Chris Pratt. I'm Mario." Or do you think he'll do like try and do a really like offensive Italian voice, where it's me, Mario. Whoa, get the spaghetti. You know what I mean? What do you think he'll do? I'm curious. I heard he has a great Mario voice according to the people who hired him. But I'm willing to bet it's probably just Chris Pratt's voice. Mario, it's a me, Mario. Okay. Score 30,000 points. Why does the points go up so high? Let's go to the next challenge. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's down here. I really hope it's down here. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's up there. What the fuck? What? Oh, it's right there. Oh, my God. Here we go. Oh, shit. Huh? There we go. Nice, nice. I think we got all the coins. Climb, you bro. Climb, bro. Okay, so I think there's some coins inside these things. Yeah, this one looks like it either has a coin or a thingamabob. I have no idea. Has an insignia? Okay, whatever. I guess that's... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, I couldn't get that one. Oh, my God. I probably should have been running, but I was too busy being dumb. Bro, jump. Bro, keep it moving. Wanna be... What the fuck? Oh, my God. No, I don't want to be famous. Haven't I run out of content? What do you mean? For making Oblivion, or do you mean, stuff to do in this game? I still have to finish the main quest. There's still, I think, usually there's 3 parts to it, so... We still have 2 more parts probably to do. But right now I'm just doing the side stuff. Oh, shit. No, get the coin! In the game. No, I haven't run out of Well, I mean, I sort of ran out. I mean, they're constantly adding more content. So I guess, in a sense, I will run out of content. But right now, there's still 2 more quests, acts to do. I'll probably go do them now. You get an idea what this is. Just run around and collect the coins. The shadows deepen. Okay, let's go see let's go see how deep the shadows can get. All right. Yo, what up? Are you the real Albedo, or are you the fake weird one who hates humans?
Traveler, Paimon.
Okay, sounds like he's the real one.
Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
I got this coin from Mario. I found that.
We investigated all over the mountain, actually, but we didn't see anyone.
I'll be honest, we didn't investigate all over the mountain. We barely went anywhere.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
What a prick! Or maybe he has always operated discreetly.
Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself.
Could they have been your footprints?
The footprints
also, I'm like the
quite
exact same
numerous.
size as you, so it could have been my
I believe
footprints.
my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers.
I've heard of
active
this
on
game. Is it
Dragonspine.
fun? I think it's fun. I really enjoy it personally. I'm sure not everybody thinks it's fun, but
We have plenty of contact.
there's a lot of exploring. There's a lot of hanging out with characters.
So now we.
There's whatever the hell just happened.
What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter?
Let's go check it out, boys.
Yes, let's hurry.
The shadows deepen. Okay. Okay, let's go. Wait. Oh my God! It's a. It's a big hog. Ate this, you. Okay, never mind. I guess I won't kill him. Myths say that there. Have you been? Yo, have you been infected with a virus? Why do you keep saying that? Did you see that? Did those rocks? Okay.
was most unfortunate.
I remember when cartoons and TV switched from a drawn style to this animated style, I felt so old and stopped watching.
What are you guys doing here?
I mean, like, American cartoons nowadays are pretty much all just 3D. Like, in Japan, anime has only just started to try and adopt it. And sometimes it looks decent, and sometimes it looks terrible. Why would I be infected? I don't know, you kept on saying the same thing over and over again. I wasn't sure if you got, like, a virus.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
On your computer.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway.
Yes,
he said he was
I know.
unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
What?
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Dragon's Dogma on Netflix was animated, sort of disappointed. I heard it was average. I heard it was okay. That's why I haven't seen it yet. I was interested in it, but
as you can see,
it doesn't really surprise me. I mean, the game itself has like a very... There's not really a lot of story. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like trying to translate Dark Souls into an anime, where it's like, okay, there's a world and there's a story in the sense that the world has a story, but like, what do you do? Myths say that there will be a stream of Cantina talking about swords someday. Oh, yeah, probably someday.
There was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you're correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
That is very fortunate, Eula.
I'm
Good job.
sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry
I don't think it was you, Bennett, but all right.
For everyone. I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
I agree.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Dota on Netflix was good, though. I heard that one was also bad, though. I guess it probably depends. I mean, I've never really cared about Dota itself, but that's at least that was good.
Way better luck than I do.
I've heard the League of Legends anime is amazing, but I really don't want to watch it because I don't want to care about League of Legends again. You know what I mean? I don't want to get mentally invested in something that has like a horribly negative video game.
What can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows. How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
I don't think that's how luck works, but okay.
Oh, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out.
Don't know the story of Dota or WoW, so I just enjoyed it for what it was. Well, that's good. That's good, because, you know, sometimes with those things, if you don't already understand, like, the backstory, you're just not going to understand the show.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly.
Okay.
Guessing
If
wrong
you
when I
say
flip
so,
an
Bennett.
insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Guys, I guess wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Hey, what? What is this guy talking about?
That's how it works.
Let me try. It's this way, right? Oh! Ow! My butt!
Nothing beats Castlevania. That's
What
true.
is this shard of
That's a
ice
good
doing
show.
Here?
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work, and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me, and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course. Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired.
Castle
Trekking in the
Tina.
mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
I'm so sleepy. A nice
Why are we all
boat
tired? Wait, why are we tired? We didn't do anything.
Sure be welcome right now.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Okay, this definitely seems like we're being like
Amber will fall asleep
somebody
in the
cast
snow
a
if we
spell
keep
on
going
us.
much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
It looks like you have 0 supplies, to be honest. I don't know what supplies you're talking about, but okay. Welcome to our camp, which has literally nothing except for like a desk and a. Well, I guess there's a cook pot. That's something. That's something. That's better than especially since we have 0 supplies.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
Is he gonna like make chairs out of thin air?
What's he doing? Painting?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation,
I just
this
turned my
same technique
paintings
can even be
into
used to create
real life
living beings.
objects. Come on, and any basic dork would know how to do it.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me!
We know Bennett. Jesus.
Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer? Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
In a moment, Albedo quickly creates 5
Whoa,
chairs.
We have chairs now. This is so comfortable. Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before
Wait,
dinner.
you can't stay overnight
Get some
on a
rest,
chair?
everyone.
What the fuck are you talking
I'll
about,
tend the
Bennett?
stove.
The United States dollar is the official currency of the United States and its territories. Why are you telling me this? The fuck?
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Okay, Amber, you do a job. Wait until nighttime or / the next day. Wait until nighttime the next. Wait, we're waiting a whole day? What the fuck? Okay. I guess let's wait. Let's wait around there. That seems good. Eventually, one of these days. There we go. Yo, Albedo, I'd waited some time. I like how he made chairs and nobody used them. Literally nobody sat down. The fuck? And you know they can sit in this game. I've seen it happen. Why would they not sit? Why would they not use them?
It's so nice and warm here. Joel's been doing pretty good. Having people to play with has put him in a good mood. I'll tell you what, though, he seems to have even more stamina than me. So long as they're playing, kids always seem to have endless amounts of energy.
That's good.
Oh, all that? Don't worry about it. Eula is a good person. She might not show it, but she'd never let that kind of stuff get to her. As for Bennett, he seems like the kind of guy who can keep his spirits up when things aren't going well. I feel bad having to ask.
I don't know.
so
That
much
guy
of
seems
Albedo,
incredibly negative, to be honest.
though. Still, it's kind of nice to have everyone together like this, so sure thing. Bet you're tired as well. You should get some rest.
Thanks. What Eula has to say. Yo, Eula, what up?
This is quite cozy for Dragonspine. I'm pleasantly surprised.
About the snowman. Did you
I
make
gave
it?
it a try, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But Amber said the snowman I made was too artistic. Apparently, the conventional style is
Wait,
more
what kind of
toned
snowman did
in
you
appeal.
make?
I couldn't tell if she was complimenting me or mocking me. Either way, I'm not about to let it go. Me? I'm coping perfectly well. I don't need looking after. You should talk to Amber and Bennett. They're not as well acquainted with Dragonspine as I am. Seeing how much you can find to talk about even with Albedo, you must be quite...
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Bye, Eula. Does Bennett have anything good to say?
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help out. Oh, you mean Gerald? I heard that Eula developed a whole training program for him. He might be new, but I bet he'll improve pretty quickly with a mentor like that. You know me. Same old Bennett. Unlucky as ever, but as long as bad luck doesn't break me, I'll always get back up again, especially on a cool adventure like this one. I gotta make the most of... Okay, cool. Make sure...
Okay. Alright, let's continue on. Yo, Albedo, what is happening? What are we doing?
Pace yourself. Dinner could be a while.
I
still
waited
have
a
a few
whole
things
day.
to
What the
prepare.
fuck you talking about?
It's almost ready now. Traveler, please.
Dinner
let the
could be a while.
campfire
It's almost
gather
ready, though.
everyone for dinner.
Okay. Oh, I gotta light it. Oh wait, no, I got Hutao, so that's... There we go, I did it, guys. I set it on fire.
Dinner's ready! Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help
Fantastic.
yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Paimon's full.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard her say that.
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in the top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle
When are you going to
as steady
turn
as a rock isn't the kind
Wex
of guy who's gonna be
FHFV to a mod? He's been waiting forever. I don't know. I don't even have any mods right now. Right now, I just do it all myself. It's honestly, I don't think you need mods. At least right now, most people, most of the time, even when like the amount of like viewers I get, where you know ranges like 10 to 40 viewers at a time, I really haven't had a big issue. Honestly, the most people I've banned are bots, and even then, that's rare. It's kind of surprising.
Actually,
Oh shit, I did miss
that
what she
makes
said.
a lot of sense.
I like when, what's happening?
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
What or who got you into this game? Well, I mean, it was free. It was free, and it seemed interesting, and I heard there was really good reviews when it came out, so I was like, I'll check it out. Originally, I really didn't care, because, like, you know, all the trailers and all that stuff made it seem like what people said it was, which it was just like a Breath of the Wild ripoff. But I was like, well, you know, I'll check it out. And as soon as I played it, and the more I played it, I was like, this game is fucking amazing. Oh, and then the one spammer in Morrowind. That's true.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
Seems like he could probably use a better night's sleep. Maybe he'll be less unlucky if he actually got a decent sleep.
He seems to be in a deep sleep.
Okay, apparently not. Okay, I guess. How is he in a deep sleep and also sleeping alert? You can't have both things.
I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's
How the fuck can you
toast.
sleep alert?
Sticky honey roast.
Have we tried
That's
Final
your
Fantasy
favorite, isn't it,
14?
Amber?
I've tried it a little bit. I haven't gotten it. The first time I played it was back when it was really terrible. I know it's gotten a lot better. From an MMO standpoint, it's definitely not what I would expect out of an MMO, what I'd want out of an MMO. But I know people say it's really good. It seems like it's very story heavy. All right, see you later, Henning Bonkai. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Okay. In other words, you don't try anything new. Okay, whatever. I can't complain. That's how I am. Well, I try stuff new, but for the most part, I usually just like to get what I always get. Oh my god! Wear the adoring fan wig. I can certainly do that. Oh my god, I desperately need to get a new one of these. This thing is out of control. It's gone beyond making any sense.
It's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
Wow, okay, Eula.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
I'm like level 15 and only logging in from time to time, but I'd like to be consistent and get to know how the game works. If I do try it out, I'll probably try it like for a stream at some point. Super Saiyan Goku is back. That's right. Super Saiyan adoring fan.
Something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then
Oh my
please
God.
excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
Well, there they go. I'm willing to bet. I wouldn't be surprised if, Actually, I'm gonna look it up. I wouldn't be too surprised if there's supposed to be, like, a potential relationship going on there. In China, it's technically illegal to have, like, gay characters. But for whatever reason, like, half of the stuff out of China, like, the characters are gay, which I think is hilarious. It sounds like it's still, at least from a writing standpoint. And usually there's ways to know because they'll use specific key terms that are technically, you know, they can legally get away with, but are also like clear tells that they're supposed to be in a relationship.
So much roast meat. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. A leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
Alright, you two. Time to paint.
Prepare to be amazed.
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. Alright, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paint. nothing behind.
Wait, where are we going? Why are we going this way? All the painting stuff is over there. Why would we leave the fire? Where are we going?
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference.
Okay, if you say so, Paimon.
What's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Okay.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Wait, is this... Is this, Is this a situation where it's just automatically gonna paint for me, or do I actually have to paint something? I'm guessing it's probably gonna automatically paint for me.
Start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
I thought I missed something while moving to bed, and that's where the conversation about dollars was happening. I don't know why he's still talking about dollars. I don't know what the fuck he's going on about. I'm pretty sure he's just copying and pasting like the Wikipedia thread and just posting it. Paimon's all out of brain juice.
Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
No, now I feel bad.
Forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
You can only insult her. Oh my god.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great.
It seems like they're having a brush with death.
Let me see. Let Paimon.
What the fuck? Okay.
What is that? Why
Oh
you?
my god. I'm sorry. I feel bad for Paimon. I look. She does not get a catch a break. Any interaction is just like insulting her.
Quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression. Explain it.
Emergency food. That's right.
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
What? You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out? Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly? Paimon's not convinced. But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think?
Let's see what he does. He's probably gonna make an actual genuine art piece.
All right then.
I hope it's even worse.
Paimon,
Oh my
is this
god!
better?
Wow. Well, there you go.
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is! It's so pretty! Is that really what Paimon looks like?
What, you've never seen yourself in a mirror?
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a
What happened to the
fundamental
painting
level,
I made? Did you just paint
rather
over
that
it?
The real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should
You
be
completely
thanking the
changed the
traveler.
painting. Don't say you added a flourish. The fuck? You must have erased what I did.
In truth,
All the hard work.
look around.
All the
overall
cookery,
is more or less
it's
an
gone.
Accurate description.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it.
There's no need to be rude to him. Oh, shoehorn Bundy.
Portrait painting. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone.
Paimon looks so happy.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Ah, it's a new day. Let's go meet up with everyone.
You know, I'm just joking and teasing him. Okay, well that's good. I know it was a little bit too much with the monetary stuff, though.
Hey, good morning.
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go. If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh my god, a rock. Oh, I'm feeling a rum. Oh my god, it's an avalanche!
Look out!
Oh, there goes Bennett. Well, he's dead. he's not gonna make it. his bad luck is now all used up because he has no more life to use any bad luck.
Traveler, Paimon, are you all right? Are you?
Paimon's fine.
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
Could you add your social info into the Twitch so I can find it fast, you know? Into your info page? Oh, is it not already there? I thought I had a... Oh yeah, I guess probably not. I mean, the only one I use really is Twitter. I technically have a Facebook page, but I don't even go on Facebook, period. Oh yeah, I guess it isn't. Yeah, I'll have to add it for next time.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
I'm coming for you. I don't even see... What?
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear
They could
me.
be completely covered in snow and suffocating and unable to move. Hey, you there? Are you covered in snow? Let me know where you are. Oh, never mind. He's fine.
A voice. Over there.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
You know, for some guy who's supposedly incredibly unlucky, he certainly seems to be incredibly lucky in the sense that he's still alive.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Got it. Alright. Alrighty, boys. I'm guessing we're gonna find a fake Albedo, probably. Yo, Albedo, are you under this big rock? Oh, I gotta destroy it. Okay.
Stable.
Albedo, you under here?
No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place?
Are you under this other big rock? Yo, if Albedo's under here, I mean, I guess he's not a human, so it's probably fine, but...
Let's check with the others.
Yo, guys, have you seen Albedo?
Well, any sign of him?
No.
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
There he is.
Albedo! Are you okay?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Well, it sounds like he's the real Albedo, because the fake Albedo was like, yes, I'm very evil and humans will die and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Guys, I think
He sounds like the chill,
it's
normal
gotta be
Albedo.
because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me.
The reason why they don't want to adventure with you is because you're so unbelievably negative, bro. You need to chill out. You need to work on the
so
attitude.
Sorry.
Maybe get a therapist, probably.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
I'm about to hit you on the head, Paimon.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Together.
Agreed. Guys,
Forever.
keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Okay. I thought we were getting up the mountain. Why are we going down? That makes no sense. Descend the mountain. But you said we're gonna go up the mountain. What? Hello, Wex. Welcome back. I'm not gonna ban
We've been
him.
heading in
He
the
doesn't
right
deserve
direction
a
for
ban.
good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray!
The Legolas wig. How long have I been wearing this wig? I don't think it's been that long. So I guess we'll have to do double time then. There we go.
As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong, but what is it?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Awesome.
You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon
Why is
hug your head
Paimon
to
struggling
warm
to
you up?
understand what's happening right now? Usually in this situation, he'll like think something and be like, I definitely think something is wrong, and Paimon will be like, yes, I've read your mind as well. Like, okay.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing.
Well, I mean, you didn't really dress for the
Isn't it
occasion,
Eula?
Amber. You kind of just wore your regular getup.
Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
What?
What did you say?
I was just thinking, Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
This guy's definitely got multiple concussions at this point.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Okay, Albedo, let's go. Wait, is this the imposter Albedo? Is he taking us to, like, his murder camp? What's happening?
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all.
Are you sure it's worth holding everybody up over the massive concussion that I currently have? It's not a big deal. My brain's just gonna eke out of my nose. It's not a big concern.
Okay. Sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now you the Aragorn Legolas mix again. It is me, Aragornless. Wait, no. Legogorn. Legogorn. Yeah, what's up? Wait, let's see what these other people have to say. Yo, what? Oh, can I only talk to Ember? Oh, no, I can talk to Bennett. Oh, wait, I talked to both of them at the same time.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
It seems like you really know about having concussions, don't you?
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
I imagine they're feeling so dizzy because they're suffering from frostbite because they have no clothes on.
Yula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
What happened to... Oh, there he is. What's up, Albedo? What are you doing?
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to. Traveler, I think... you...
Oh my god, something's about to happen! Watch out! It was imposter Albedo. Wow, he was a lot better at hiding the fact that he was imposter this time. Holy shit. Wow, they really went all out with the cutscenes this time. Oh my god. I don't think even the Inazuma quest line had this intense cutscenes. They must have hired a new team who like specifically does this stuff. Usually when you have something like this, it's like a specific team who like, that's their job is making cutscenes. Cinematic movies, stuff like that. Oh my god, he's about to do something really terrible. Okay, well, now he's dead. Holy shit. I think this is the first time somebody's been literally stabbed through the heart.
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet.
Alright, we're about to find out who the hell this guy is. Imagine if Skyrim's questlines had that. That'd be awesome. Oh my god, it was a giant flower? What the fuck? Alright, I didn't see that coming. Out of all the things I could have predicted it being, I didn't expect it to be a big flower. Fucking hell. Why? Why was it? Why was this? What? Destroy the arcane fruits? Okay. I feel like I probably should have had Kitching in this battle, but oh well. Like that, I guess. To prevent it from regenerating? Okay.
Stabilize.
Oh my gosh, a big ass snowball. Why was it a whopper flower? I don't know. That's so random. It's really not what I predicted, not what I imagined it would be. Oh, do I have to? Okay. There we go. Oh, now it's completely shrunk to just a regular whopper flower size.
You're mine. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go, you prick.
Brace yourself.
Oh wait, I don't know if I.
Hurt.
Oh yeah, I did apply. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on, if I can get up a little bit more health. Okay, there we go.
I swear by my sword.
Now I can use Hu Tao. That should do some serious damage. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, boy. That's what you deserve. Let's finish this boy off with a meteorite. Bam! Well, there we go. It's dead. Okay, well, I don't know what to say about all that.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
I guess so.
Can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
Okay,
How
sure.
could that happen?
Could you say it's a big whopper? Oh my god. Straight from the Burger King itself.
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence.
Wait, I
is
thought
nothing
Durin
short of a
existed
miracle.
beforehand. Oh, well, I don't know,
Proof
whatever.
of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of
I
possibilities.
really hope they add, like, Shadow of Colossus style boss fights in this game. That'd be so awesome. I mean, it seems like something that has to happen, right? Like, this whole game is about climbing stuff.
The
If they had Shadow of the Colossus,
it must
like,
have been the work of
shit,
this
that'd
imposter.
be epic.
Agreed.
And they keep on,
All of the
like,
other
they keep on
troubles we faced
referencing
on the way
massive
down could also
monsters.
have been its
You know,
handiwork.
Durin, the
My
giant
guess
snake
is that it
in
was targeting
Inazuma.
everyone that I've had contact
We should
with.
be able to fight these things. They had giant monsters in Breath of the Wild.
Right, I forgot all about that.
Wait, what did I just say?
It's
I
not
don't know.
inconceivable.
What's not? Wait, what?
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Oh my god, creepy.
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time. And when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had
Well,
no
I couldn't the
idea
second
the other
time.
guy was an imposter.
Although I guess
They
he
looked
still
exactly
knew.
the same to me.
I see.
Oh wait, what? I didn't even notice
Goes to
that.
show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Was the same one we met the other day. We were chasing the thief. It didn't feel quite the same. Could the Whopper Flower's mutation be unstable?
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method
When
did
does this
work
event
after
end? I
all.
think I forgot to do the
I used
aftermath
up all the
stuffs
bad
after
luck,
this.
and the good luck
I
finally
think
came
there's
through.
still 4 days left, so you have a little bit of time. So I can check in a minute.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Wow.
Well, that still counts as good luck to
Wow,
me.
way to undo this guy's tiny amount of positivity.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so I'm guessing there's it sounds like there's gonna be another Whopper Flower. Return to the adventure. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna. So this event ends 4 days and 10 hours. So yeah, you've got probably up to the weekend. Wait. Oh, we're going all the way back there. Oh my god. Yo. Adventurers, we have returned from the freezing hell.
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
If you say
I
so.
don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often
Wow.
enough, given your situation.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do. and will always continue to do.
Okay. Great.
Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Okay.
Wow, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then, please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here.
Nah, Paimon, we're gonna go back to where it's freezing.
Might as well come with you.
Good.
It was a
we
fun
set off
event.
right
Yeah,
away?
it seems pretty good. The running around, collecting the coins thing was pretty cool. Oh my god, this thing's falling off my head.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Okay, like what?
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes.
I mean,
this
I didn't
mark.
notice, but
Perhaps it's where it all began.
I'm glad it didn't matter.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook.
Alright, whatever.
So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
Probably has something to do with, like, the Primo gems.
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
A scar?
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing.
So it's like your belly button. His belly button is on his neck.
Glass
Okay.
blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For
How long
this
will I
reason,
stream today?
glass
I don't know.
made
It
in
depends on how
way
long this event
usually
is.
Very expensive.
And then how long I feel like streaming afterwards.
As the name implies,
I know there's
blowing
also
involves
the
blowing
other
air
event
into a
too that's
hole,
going on.
much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine
You just made me think,
handiwork.
does Abedo have a
The
belly
only
button?
flaw
I mean, I
in
imagine he
otherwise
probably
perfect
doesn't,
work of
right?
art.
Because he does. Why would he need one? He's like that alien from that show that was like X dude or whatever the hell that show was called. Where he's like, yo, I'm an alien, and the one thing that makes me an alien is my lack of a belly button. And he's like, oh my god, he has no belly button.
My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form.
Man, this guy's got a lot to say.
And the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end. It leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Huh.
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if
In
you
the
were to
last
tell anyone
time we had a
else,
quest with Albedo,
they would
didn't he
regard
say
it as
that
nothing more than
our
a
per
tall tale.
character was very similar to him? So does that mean that our character is also not real?
The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire.
I don't remember. That was like a year ago, so
They
I don't really
pursue
remember
the
what he said,
everyday,
but it makes me
the
wonder
ordinary,
what
to
the
a
hell's
far
going on with
greater
us.
extent than I would have ever imagined. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier.
Just in the sense that we don't belong in this world. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, then. BRB food? Oh my god. I wish I had food.
Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh. I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
If you say so,
In that
Paimon.
case, how about we have a storytelling contest?
Oh my god. What?
We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to
No.
help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more...
Deal.
Okay.
We'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
Wow, there's a lot of
My story.
cinematic cutscenes this time.
Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins.
Oh my god, there's a failed specimen in the dragon's belly? Wait, what? Wait a minute, wait, what?
If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
What the fuck? Wait, is that the end of that? There's gotta be more, right? Don't tell me it just ends. There's gotta be a third act, right? There's usually 3 parts. Destroy all the arcane. Oh, it's just to defeat the Fellflower again.
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished.
Okay, yeah, we're going to see Albedo again. Alright, thank God. I gotta say, there's no way it just ends right there. What the hell? You can't leave me hanging on a cliffhanger like that. Oh my God. Next year. God, if we have to wait a whole nother year to complete this guy's story, I'm gonna cry.
But we don't want you catching a cold.
No, don't, no, son of a bitch, no. Okay, oh, I think I've not seen this yet. Oh, okay. It's possible, it's very likely that this is just like, hey, because I think last time the third act was like barely anything, so it's very possible that this is also barely anything.
Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Paimon calls dibs. Paimon first!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes.
This better be a good story, Paimon.
Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers to transform
Yo,
their
Tubbin86,
plants.
thanks for swinging by.
After a lot of pain and suffering, the Whopper flowers finally took on a human form. Then they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting bypassers.
Okay.
Whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the Whopper flower ate them alive in one bite.
I mean, it wasn't too bad.
Truly frightening.
Yes, Paimon is truly frightening.
What the? You two aren't scared at all.
Maybe I'm just really tough. I don't know.
Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own.
In other words, the Whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family?
Paimon's getting scared of her own story.
Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one
Oh
who's
my
scared
God.
by it.
It's a good story. May I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
The cold weather when I'm outside almost always makes one of my nipples hurt. What the fuck?
Mine is
That sounds
a little
uncomfortable.
longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist.
This means you have powerful nipples. That's what that means. Or maybe you should talk to a doctor. I don't know. It means one of those.
A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human.
The question is, are you Subject 1, or is somebody else Subject 1?
However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment
wait,
many
what?
times before he had come into being.
So that means you're not Subject 1.
Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment.
Wait, how does Subject
was
1...
swallowed by a
Wait,
great
what?
dragon
How does Subject 2
that
come
came to
before
rest
Subject
upon
1?
a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power.
Okay. So that explains Durin. So Durin did exist, but he was dead. Wait, no, now I'm confused.
He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name.
The question is this the real Albedo, or is this the guy trying to pretend to be Albedo?
This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
That is rather scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist.
This guy must have also seen the same
Subject 2 was
cinematic that
highly
we saw.
intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
Oh my god, there's 3! This is getting out of hand. Now there are 3 of them.
What? There's 3
That's not how it goes. Wait, what?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark in both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection. In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws.
Well, I looked it up, and one of the first things is pregnancy, which is obviously not true because I'm a man. I don't know. There was that guy who got pregnant. Remember that story? That was pretty big. Could be true. You never know. That's why you got to trust everything that WebMD tells you. Everything WebMD says. You go to WebMD, you type in your symptoms, and whatever's the worst outcome, that's the real one. That's the truth.
Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends.
Oh my god, his friends?
People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
This is way too scary. Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1.
That he could somehow sense it. The guy over here. Oh, humans are evil, and I'm a brooding man who's far more insane than the normal albedo, and clearly different.
What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
How does Paimon not realize
He became
he's
a new
talking about
stage
us?
in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently.
This is not just a story. These are real events. Albedo's trying to tell me the cruel and unbelievable truth.
That was intense. So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it.
Fortunately, Meta is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures. I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is,
I have a feeling
so small.
This is not going to conclude with this event.
As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control
I think
our destiny
what's weird is they
and in
didn't
desiring to create.
Maybe they did, but from what I've heard, they didn't allow people to go back and play the previous event. So like if you never did it, you would just be like, you wouldn't realize that there's more to the story, you know what I mean?
Is creation an arrogant act, traveler?
And if that happens next year,
If
where
not,
it's like, it's
why do we
literally
call the ones that created
directly
us and
after, like,
control us
in
gods?
connection to this event, people are gonna be like, wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? They did not? Yeah, that's what I thought.
If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect? And what purpose does it serve?
How did you feel when you took out the imposter?
Nothing special. But whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler? Are you here?
Hey, is that Amber?
Amber.
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Okay, the third act just started? Okay, so I'm guessing there's probably more to this event. I'd assumed that it was gonna say it ended. That's what she said.
Huh? Who is this guy?
Wait, what?
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's father.
What? Wait, what the fuck? This guy died. He shouldn't be alive. He's dead. He fell off a mountain. He was gone for like 4 years. The fuck?
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
What? What? What do you mean? He's dead. Wait a second. Is this another Whopper Flower? Don't tell me a Whopper Flower has taken over this guy's dad. And now he's going to be raised by some crazy man-eating plant.
Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
Shut up, Bennett.
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life. Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow! So it was completely by chance then?
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name.
Uh-huh.
The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad, Dad!"
God, I really hope this guy isn't like some man-eating plant that's about to eat his fake son.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel. Daddy's right here.
Yozerv, don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
I'm all right now, Joel.
Look, I've been all over that mountain. I've been
Daddy's not
everywhere on
going
that mountain.
anywhere. I'm
And
here
this
to
guy
stay.
was not there, okay? He was not there.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Benin on that mountain.
I knew it. Ugh, I just...
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain
Plants
this
that disguise
huge.
themselves as people? Oh, you must have missed the part where, yeah, there was a plant that disguised itself as a person and tried to murder us.
Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Ballad. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it.
Well, I didn't really look after you that much. I kind of abandoned you as soon as possible.
But I guess I can't take
but
the
you're welcome.
snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine. It's such a shame.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Wait, what?
Huh? Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now! How cool is that?
How can I ever repay you all?
We are all delighted for you,
Thank
imposter.
You all. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh?
What?
But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time, you know?
See you guys.
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow. Now our snowman won't melt either.
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
Sounds like some kind of hentai. I know, it sounded pretty weird. Pretty suspicious.
Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now. Oh, you know what? We've been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine that could keep the juice fresh. Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
Okay, yeah, so it definitely seems like they're not gonna resolve this this storyline this year. We're gonna have to wait an entirely another year before we get to finish this quest. No doubt there'll be many of people playing this, like, just being like, what the fuck?
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
Apparently we are.
Timaeus, will you help us?
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
These people can literally, like, make anything. They can make chairs out of thin air. They can't make a juicer.
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without it.
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
She's going to the wrong people to go see D-Luke. That's true. He could do that. Oh, they'll probably end up being alcoholic.
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
Oh shit. Wait, wasn't it there a second ago though?
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this, right, Traveler?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
I don't know if it was a prank.
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work. Okay then, shall we go with that idea?
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have
Oh my god,
some
what the
fresh
heck?
sunset.
No way!
I want to know if is the quest gonna conclude now or not?
That's not the goal here.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Albedo, stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sensitias!
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Sensitias ever! And they're not for you!
Okay, but they're just Sensitias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Huh? Really?
No! No! Fuck! Seriously? I have to wait a whole nother year for this to be concluded? Oh my god, why would they torture us this way? Why'd they blue ball us so bad? Holy shit. Oh my god. That's depressing. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, if we complete a puffy snowman, we can get shit or whatever. How do we get snowman components? Alright, we can get snowman components by doing this. Let's go see what this does. Okay, here.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine.
No, I don't need to
But
climb.
we don't
Leave it
want
alone.
you catching a cold.
Find and melt all the ice crystal piles within the training area to complete this event. Melting certain ice crystal piles will allow you to find snowman components. Obtain at least one of every component type and complete all the tracker training sessions. Okay. Yeah. I guess I should use a different fire character who won't die. Who won't die from me using her fire abilities. Let's switch to Klee.
Ta-da! Klee's here.
I think Klee's missing some artifacts, so she probably won't be as good in fighting, but I think we should be fine anyway. Oh my god, it was a ferret! It's all just gonna be ferrets? The frig? Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some fighting stuff. Hopefully it's just this guy.
Solidify.
Boing, boing,
Oh, oh my god. A unique bib? Wait, what? Wait, when did I get this bib? What the fuck? Oh shit.
Go as one.
Gather.
This should be fun.
A ferret. Yeah, it looks like a ferret. Simple, practical iron helm snowman hat. Okay. Wow, we're getting a lot of components. All right. Welcome to the chat room. Wait, why is it telling me that? Oh shit! Fuck. Well, it's probably been long enough for these anyway. Although I should probably not put them in a spot where my rabbit will try to eat them. Wait, who's trying to kill me? Get the frig out of here, bro.
No time to loot.
Yeah, there's a thing over here too. Oh my god, I got fibers from these wigs all over me. Alright, so that's completed. I think we should have enough to make a snowman. So let's go try and make a snowman and hope we can get the sword. Probably gives us just one sword. I imagine we're gonna need to complete a lot more if we want to actually max out its level.
La la la. Woo! Da da da.
Alright. Build a puffy snowman. Oh, do they all just say build a... Okay. I guess they all just say build a puff. Alright, let's build some snowman. Boys, let's give it a head. Let's see. We got
should
that.
look for a place to take shelter.
Fucking, why
fine,
is it have why is it blushing? Alright, fine, whatever. That's what we'll do. I don't have any snowman eyes or noses? Fuck. Alright, I guess we need some eyes and nose. Alright, hopefully get that from this one. This was a pretty easy thing to do. What's under here? I'm pretty sure I got all the chests at this place, so I don't think there's gonna be anything under here, but let's find out. Oh my god, Klee! Well, money. Alright, fine, that's fine. It's not a lot of money. 200 mora? That's like nothing. That's like finding a penny on the ground.
La la la.
Like, I wouldn't even bother picking it up.
Yeah. Boing, boing, boing. Woo! Hi-ya.
Tidal wave.
Alright. We got another one of these helmets. We got the same friggin' helmet again?
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Just push this guy in the water. Oh, or not. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got some eyes. So now we just need a nose, and then we can complete. We can complete a snowman. A snowman. Oh, wow. Oh, I should get one of these crystal flies. Was that the same eyes again? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You literally dare give me the same thing twice? How dare you? Okay, that was birds. I can't imagine those birds would have actually flown away like that after being frozen. Oh, there we go. We got a nose. Okay. We got 2 noses in a row? What? There's 2 of the same nose? Why? Alright. Oh wait, what's in the mail? Do I get any? Oh my god, look at all these primo gems I haven't collected. What's that? That's 800 oh my god. We are rolling in them now. We're practically loaded. Alright, let's finish this guy. Would you like to build a snowman? Alright. There we go, we did it. He's completed. Look, he's beautiful. Only two piles of snow, not 3. Alright. Usually there's like there's the butt, there's the torso, and then there's the head, but you know, that's fine. How do you wait, how do you upgrade it? Complete all 4 to get... Okay. Oh, you probably have to... Oh, I see. It's probably in the event shop to get the extra stuff. Right, okay. Used to refine the Cinnabar spindle. Alright, so that's probably what I will get. Alright. Let's get one of them right now, at least. At least that way I've confirmed I have it. Wait, I didn't finish it? What? There was still... I could have sworn I got all 8 of them. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe myself. Why would I be so ignorant? What does this sword even do? Is it good? Is it a good sword? The last time that they gave a sword away like this, it was pretty good. Alright. Elemental skill damage is increased by 40% and defense, the effect be triggered no more than once every 1.5 seconds will be cleared 0.1 seconds. Okay. Okay, so it's like a defensive sword. Alright. Is that how Albedo works? Is Albedo a defensive sword guy? I can't think of... Where the wig at? Oh, I took it off. I've been wearing it for a while. I figured it was probably long enough. That thing crushes my skull. Or at least the Adoring Fan one does. The Legolas one just gets in my face. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that one's completed. That's just primo gems. These attack ones were a nightmare. Let's go finish off these agility the agility quests. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty fun. What? What? Oh, wait. Wait, why is... Okay, how come the thing that says where the agility thing is not where it actually is in the game world? That doesn't make any sense. Has that ever even happened before? Ouch. Alright, yeah, boy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey! Hiya! Hiya! I feel like... Oh, yeah, I'm definitely... I was like, I feel like I'm making a mistake. I was. Oh, no, I lost it! Shit, I should have... Oh, I should have been smarter. Climb, climb, Zhongli. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, that was close. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, boy. Get whatever the hell this is. Get it. What the? No, don't go that high. What do these do? They create a black hole? Oh my God, I didn't expect that. I'm fucked. I thought I was just gonna smear my face with more poop. Like that one did. Nope, no, I was mistaken. It's fuck. No, get me out of this thing. Get me out of it. Shit, I missed a coin. Hopefully that's not gonna... Hopefully that's not gonna bite me in the butt that I missed that coin. Okay, let's go find out. Usually it's pretty easy to... Yeah, okay, it wasn't a big deal. Usually it's not. Usually it's pretty easy to complete these challenges without it really being an issue. So I wasn't expecting it to be a problem. And it wasn't. It was not. Which is good. That's good. Very good indeed. Alright. We just have this one more. How many Primo Gems do I have? Do I have enough to do another full summon? Almost. I'm pretty close. Although, actually, let's go to... We can go to the shop, and we can just get all of this. There we go. That's enough. I think. Oh, yeah. Okay. But why not? I don't have Albedo, so might as well just try and summon for him, see what happens. Oh my God, we didn't get him. What a surprise. I mean, it's not... I didn't really have many Primo Gems saved up anyway, so it's not like I really anticipate... I'm not really concerned about getting Albedo anyway. Because I don't really care. I already have Zhongli, who's the Geo character that I use. And for the most part, Geo is still, even though they did try to buff Geo characters, he's still kind of the worst element, you know? So. I'm gonna be leaving the chat here in Spain. It's time to sleep. I'll leave the stream on with the TV while I sleep. Have fun sleeping, Surf Coon. Good night, all. Good night, Mason. Thanks for the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna... I'm probably not gonna be streaming for much longer anyway. We completed the quest. Most of what's left to do is just collect coins or whatever. What the fuck? Why am I not going up? Okay, there we go. Oh, I majorly screwed that up. That was terrible. That was an embarrassment of nature. Now we're going up again? Okay. Collect more coins. 1140. It's 1140 in Spain, isn't it? 1140. That's not even. That's barely even. That's like. That's still early. That set. That new set could probably make a crazy damage zone. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Didn't they come out with a new artifact? Is that what you're talking about? Hold on. Yeah, I heard there was a new artifact. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, fucking hell. Slumbering Court. Wait, what? That's not new. Is that this? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright. Let's see what this artifact does. That one's ocean hued. Oh, defense plus 30%. A character equipped with that artifact set will obtain a curious effect. 1 stack after hitting an opponent with a geo attack. Trigger a maximum of once every 0.3 seconds when off the field. The character gains 1 stack every 3 seconds. HP 6% defense and 6% geo damage bonus. I think, what is it? I believe that the strongest... Oh my god, you redeemed the Adoring Fan Wig? Oh my god. It's for Albedo? Oh, that makes sense. Is Albedo... so Albedo must be defense then, defense focused. He scales for HP, sadly. Yeah. I believe the damage-based Zhongli still uses,
Go next.
Get out that Goku wig. I believe he still uses, physical damage as his focus. I believe that's what, I don't think I actually have the weapon, but most people who build Zhongli for damage, they use the physical... Whoops, that's the wrong area.
I have a few...
They use physical damage artifacts, and then they also use... Yeah, I don't have it. There's a specific weapon that apparently is, like, super broken. It's the spear that you can craft. It's like the cross something or whatever.
Wine tastes the same as I remember.
But apparently it's, like, incredibly OP.
Those who share the memory.
The tenacity of the Millilith artifact set is... What the fuck? Is supposed to be built for Zhongli, but... Which I think is the one that I'm using partially. But even then, it's still... It's still not great. Alright, I definitely screwed up this time. I might have to redo this. New record! You use four pieces of the for that. It's not for damage though. Yeah, that's well. Because I already have 2 stronger damage dealers anyway, so I use Zhongli for support stuff. So that's what I used to. Although I haven't finished completing the set. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do that. I think that's. Let's see what I. Yeah. What do I have on him right now? Yeah, so I started building it out, but I still haven't completed it. Because it takes forever to get the proper ones that you want. 2 set, I think. Yeah. At some point I'll complete that. Not gonna lie, I farmed that set so much he still hits like 70k with his ult. That's pretty good. I spent forever farming for Tartaglia, and I still have not gotten the stuff I want. It's so upsetting how difficult it is to farm like the artifacts you actually need that are actually useful. Every single time I get one with a primary stat that's good, it's always like all of the substats are all like the most useless ones you could possibly imagine. That domain hates me too. Oh yeah, I got a constellation from Rosaria. almost have her completed. I'm waiting for them to finally make it easier to level up your characters to max. Because right now it's like, it's such a pain in the ass to get any characters up to max level. And if they're not at max level, they're literally useless to me. So, you know, I get all these characters and I'm like, well, I can't ever use them because I don't have the time. I'm not going to spend forever getting them up. I've gotten one subpar attack goblet and never saw another. The one that's such a pain in the ass for me to get is the helmets. The crowns, I guess. It's even... it's such a nightmare getting a crown that's actually useful. The only ever freaking Tenacity of the Millith crown I got had healing bonus. I'm like, are you kidding me? They're remaking Arcade 3.0. Apparently, wait, what? Wait, they're remaking Arcade for 3.0 again. I tried to play that game, but I could never get it to run. I have no idea why. But a friend of mine played it, and he said it was really good. Is Arcade a dead game? That's the top search. Arcade 3.0 gameplay, this is amazing. Okay, well. I mean, maybe if it's good. Because 80 to 90 is like leveling it to 80 again for 5% stats. I know. It's an absolute nightmare. I believe I got Hu Tao all the way up. Yeah. Eula is so close, but it's like, jeez. Actually, let's see. How far can I get her right now? Probably to 88, I bet. Fuck. Oh, I got her up to 89. Okay. She's almost there. Oh my god. It's really, there's no reason for it to be such a pain in the ass to level up characters. And I know it's only a matter of time before they make it easy, because that's what happens with every type of game like this, is eventually they're just like, oh yeah, leveling up characters is not an enjoyable game aspect.
Stabilize.
Dumpty Dumpty Go! Boing Boing Boom!
Noah's Bantos level 90, only waifus. I got Zhongli, although I guess you could say he's my waifu. I got Zhongli and Tartaglia up to level 90. I really need to, I need to get Raiden Shogun up next. And I have D-Luke, but I only got him recently, so he's not that far up. But apparently he's not the meta anymore. This year that game is wild. Arcade started as a decent free-to-play MMO, then got bought by another company that made it pay to win. Then they remade it, then a new company bought it, and now it's being remade again. What the heck? It's ridiculous. Why do they keep just remaking it? Just maybe just make a new one rather than just remaking the same game. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it off here. We completed the story quest, so all that's left for me to do is just grind stuff, which, you know, is more of like a brainless thing to do. There's not much to comment on grinding. It's like, oh look, I got that. Oh look, I didn't get that. There's some streamers who can make grinding out games like this fun, but I'm not one of those people. Good night, Cantina. Good night, Shadow Wind. Shadow, hide you as well, Undead Brett. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys. Hopefully there'll be a new video out this week, later this week.
Are made for
on the YouTube channel.
Back and
Hopefully.
And those that come
it's
across
coming
here
along.
tend to stay away.
But it's near
So
the
it is
end
where
is
many
when
things
everything
come
just
to
like
settle.
kind of slows down. All right, I'll see you guys on Saturday at the very least. Goodbye.